Today here on White Mountains TV 16. Joining us in the studio is Nate Harvey from Great Glen Trails. How are you today, Nate?
Rob, I'm great.
You got your coffee.
Yes,
so you're,
sir.
You're geared, you're pumped, you're ready to go.
Second cup.
Second cup. All right. So what's going on up there at Great Glen Trails?
Yeah, the
Great Glen Trails.
We've got a lot going on right now. In the shop itself, we've started putting a lot of our outdoor gear on sale.
Yep.
Some really nice looking Salomon shoes and like a light technical windbreaker from OR. All kinds of sporty bags. You know, everything you need to kind of just smooth out your low impact outdoor experience.
That sounds great.
Yeah, a lot of socks and other little gadgets and stuff in there. Some small bike accessories because we have a bike store there.
Right.
Yep.
And then, but pretty soon you're going to be selling off the summer stuff.
Yeah, it seems like every season we try to flip our rental gear to keep the best stuff in stock there, so that it's running like, you know, ideal. Both, you know, skis, snowshoes, bikes, and kayaks. So yeah, we're going to dump our kayaks and bike fleet September 1 is usually the date. And there is pricing available. Just call up and check out what we have, or just show up and test ride something.
There you go.
So we've got these little kiddie bikes with handbrakes and 20-something gears, 21 gears, so some really decent Kona bikes for kids. The tag-along trailers, comfort cruiser, like, you know, in and out of the woods and on the pavement type of bike, and then a more rugged front suspension mountain bike.
But Nate, how could I try out these bikes? Is there a place that I could go?
Well, when people show up, they're kind of like, are there trails here to ride? And I thought that's why people came. But yeah, we've got 40 kilometers of really cool beginner to intermediate biking, and then some more advanced mountain biking too, which we've held some really cool events on.
Absolutely.
We've got a weekly series that we do for mountain biking. Next Tuesday is the last one for that, so you could jump in and try your bike then. But you can go up right now. We're open 8:30 to 5. So.
And it looks like a nice day this morning. Might rain a little bit this afternoon, but you know what? Riding up at Great Glen in the rain, which I've done numerous times, is a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you never kind of base the weather, what's going on down here, up there, and vice versa, because it's so different, like you were just talking about Washington. But yeah, it's $10 if you bring your own bike. If you want to try a bike, it's $25, and if you end up buying it, we kick the money back into your pocket. It's like car dealership or something.
There you go. That's a nice deal.
Yeah.
What's it going to take to get you in a new bike today?
Yeah, and a green bike today.
That's
a lot
it.
of green this year.
That's it. So what else is going on? You got stuff. Mount Washington is right there.
Yeah, Great Glen Trails is about 25 minutes away from here, from North Conway, and so is Mount Washington Auto Road. So they're the same property pretty much.
Yep.
Adjacent from each other, with food services on the top and the bottom and gift stores all over the place. But the Mount Washington Auto Road is the big draw for sure. Not just the summit, but kind of the road on the way up.
Oh, it's a great road up there.
Yeah,
you can drive yourself or take a van.
Yeah, there's a few different tours you can do. The guided stage tours are like 2 hours in length. It's a half hour up, an hour on the summit to do as you wish, and then a half hour back down in the same vehicle.
Same van, yep. And that's great because your guides are so knowledgeable, and so not only do they give you a good tour, but if you have a question, they know the answer.
Yeah, let's say we have, just for fun, 10 guides that work there. On any given day, it's like 7 on. I think the knowledge, let's do the math here, Rob.
Oh, math.
The average, not age, but the average amount that they've been there is about 20 years per guide.
Wow.
So we got
200 years of experience.
Yeah, at least. So that's pretty cool.
That is. That's great.
And they all draw from a different kind of, you know, bed of
knowledge.
Facts.
Yeah.
So that you can't get the same tour. And we have people that definitely come back and do it again and again and again with their friends.
Or you can drive up in your own car.
Yeah, we sell a season pass for that too. Those are pretty hot. Where you can just pay one time and take your carload up as many times as you want through the summer. So every time you have guests coming up to visit you, you just
let's go to the summit,
and then go for a hike up there. That's the way to do it.
There's an 8-mile stretch of New Hampshire.
Kind of run up the mountain, but do some hiking around the summits.
Yep. Well, that's great.
Yeah, and so on the kayak stuff, I know we're showing the vans.
There you go. There's
here.
Mount Washington right there.
But on the kayak stuff, we're cranking out some trips still. I've got a lot of whitewater semi-privates booked for this coming week, and sort of the wildlife half-day guided tours are bread and butter.
And where do you take the whitewater?
On the Androscoggin, mostly, same as the flatwater tour. So here's what I saw on my flatwater tour the other day. I had a family of 4 and another couple. And we're cruising. These guys hadn't had much experience. I put a couple of 12-year-olds in a tandem, and the rest of us were in our own boats. A cliff diving beaver, Rob.
Really?
Never have I seen this. We just spooked it, basically, and it was this bank that was probably 5 or 6 feet tall on the side, and he just launched himself onto the mud flat water area right in front of us, and that was like the highlight for me. They like the eagles, but I thought the cliff diving beaver was pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so bald eagles, great blue heron. We saw a cormorant right at the put-in. Lots of kingfishers, Canadian geese, mergansers, and then this huge turtle at the end, which is pretty neat.
And how long are these trips usually?
It's 2.5 hour float. So we go at 8 o'clock and then we go again at 12:30.
Yeah.
We do all the transport, we've got all the gear, and get some really cool shots, pictures.
That's great. Well, there's some kayaking right there.
Yep.
Is that you in there? Are you in that?
I don't remember these guys. No, looks like Sue's trip. So we've got 5 or 6 guys that take out these kayak trips too.
Yeah.
And we keep the numbers low, so it's a good guide to participant ratio.
That's great.
Lots of fun facts about the river and the history in the area. And, you know, quite honest, we don't really see other trips out there because it's north of where we're going.
Yep.
Where we are at Great Glen. So you don't get the crowdy Saco thing. I love the Saco beaches and all that stuff, but if you want to see some wildlife and do a little more peaceful float, this is it.
And if people want to get some information, what do they do?
Head to the web. So it's greatglentrails.com or 466-2333, and they can book it over the phone. I would recommend booking ahead for kayaking.
Yeah.
The biking, if you want to rent a bike, you can just walk right in.
Right.
Yep.
For the kayaking. Well, that sounds cool. And what do we got planned for the fall? Anything new?
Yeah, there's definitely some stuff on the event list. I'd go to the Mt Washington Observatory events, Muster in the Mountains. I don't know if you remember hearing about that
Oh,
event.
yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. You can go kind of look at that one, and maybe there's some cool pics. It's a reenactment thing, and that's in early September. Pumpkin people are coming up, Rob. Do you guys do that right here?
I don't personally.
But do you have one on the stage, a pumpkin person?
No, we really should, I think.
Yeah, get Hans on that.
Yeah, we'll get Hans to make a pumpkin person. There he is. Hans is going to do it. So, well, that sounds good.
He's all costume. He's always like dressing up and stuff like that. So
he'll sit here for the month of September as a pumpkin, or month of October.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot going on up there. I'd say just come on up and enjoy a walk. You don't have to rent a bike, but the facility, the building is beautiful.
Oh, it is. It's great.
The Northern Presidential's right there. We're lucky to have that spot.
Absolutely. Well, Nate, thanks so much for coming down today.
Right,
Enjoy
Rob.
your coffee.
Yeah.
Have a great